Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
OK, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. And pull it! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Nedved, Cristiano Ronaldo, and now a sudden chance to counter. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Driven in. Oh, great leap! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. He's on it, can he get away? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. Figo is always looking to play quality balls. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Aubameyang. Gerrard. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Portugal have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Pull it. And here's Figo. Maldini eases him off the ball. Vieira. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. and it had to be. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and here's Beckham. It's not an especially good pass, that, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nigeria always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, this is... And he shoots! And it's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! And the ball's cut. Oh, he's been caught napping. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. And it's Figo. And here's Aubameyang. Hullet. Oh, look, tries a shot! In he goes again. And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Nigeria get the second half going.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Figo. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And Aubameyang! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. And he lines up a cross. Oh, chance! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Nigeria choosing to make the first change. Portugal have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Figo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Nedved. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23. Beckham. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 6.
And here's Nedved. Nedved! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Busquets. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Towering header! Oh, good finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Can he finish? That's another chance. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Salah. Oh, what shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going across goal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice interception, well timed. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Now, can they get him away? Pullet wants to run onto this. Nigeria needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
He's had a shot! And how did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
So here comes the substitution. Haaland coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for...
He'll try from distance! Another one of football's and how moments. Played out to the left flank, and he cuts out the supply, and he's managed to get free, and it's played in. And here's Haaland. Mateus threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van der Sar clears without hesitation. And it's Bale. Bale venturing down the left. Takes aim and crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Busquets. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves.
He's in, must be! Oh, just skips. Can he finish? Off the post. And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Nigeria give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. And they've got a throw. And he's hit it long, but astray. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9".
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Pull it. And here's Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. Here comes the cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Busquets.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Produces a cross. And it's Hullet. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Haaland clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. That has not gone well. Leicester makes the interception. He's in a great position here. And this is Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Pull it. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang proves just a little bit too strong. Aubameyang crosses. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Tries one from range! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
This possibly the last play of the half. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple. Keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Caros espectadores, podem acompanhar este jogo em direto na frequência da rádio do clube. Substituição para Portugal.
We're on the move again.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bale is herring after that one. Figo. Beckham. Plays in it. Oh, good fly. Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Nigeria choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Knocks it into space. Vieira receives it in a wide position. Figo is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Bale. Driven in. Against the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Portugal with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pinches it off him. Nedved. Davids. Roberto Carlos picks it up now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He is through here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery.
Oh, great header! Can he get on the end of this? Well, it's Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. All the way back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through, and he decides to cross it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nesta goes back to front. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross needs to be good. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's being shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Davids.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. And it's been played through. Oh, what has happened here? It's Salah! Figo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going wide left. He's got away. Incoming delivery. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Maldini cuts it out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's rising! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substituição para Portugal.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9, Ibrahimovic. Número 15, Bonucci.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nedved. That has ended up in no man's land. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rijkaard. That's a throw. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Got it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal have their second corner now. Nicely aimed pass. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's got away from him. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, can he get onto this? Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a header! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. And he's cut it out. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Probing pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rolls it backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bout of passing here. Oh, Aubameyang! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Salah. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's having a hit! And that's another fine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Delivers the ball. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Davids. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's beaten the last man.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's on it, can he get... Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the pass is intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Portugal have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Portugal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23. Beckham.
Down to business again.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com
Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Substituição.
Panucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Salah. Can he get on the end of this?
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. No, that's been intercepted. Portugal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And here's Nedved. Figo, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. Plays it in. Tries a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nigeria needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Davids. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Davids. Nedved. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That has been cut short. Pinches it off him. Cantona. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. And again! That's been cut out, well played. And he's well positioned here. That's a sharp pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Figo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. That pass has been well intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. Well, it's constantly looking for the ball into the box. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Portugal succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical disadvantage.
As results go, this will do. Maintaining the lead was always a fragile position, so even though they'll be disappointed at conceding a leveller, they have to be happy with what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim. And Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and...
Shot, surely! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The ideal start.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Aubameyang. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here.
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Hullet. Bale. He is through here. And oh, good climb! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aubameyang is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Tanucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's cut it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Mateus! This time, surely! Oh, off the bar!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tanucci looking to hit the byline here. Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. That's Nedved. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Ronaldo is herring after that one. Back in possession and ready to go again. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Mateus, big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bonucci gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's been shifted off it. And it's made its way to him. And this is Bale. Great challenge, time to perfection. Belletti. Well read, nice interception. This looks promising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. Davids. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And they win it back again. The final seconds now. Beckham. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could be danger here. Bonucci. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And no, that was never going to make it. And he was quick to react. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in one-on-one. Oh, he's bustling through here. Out of play for a goal kick. Right card is there, and he can pick it up. That pass isn't the best. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang running with intent. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Just one in it now. And the shot has another go! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? And he hits the net. Portugal are level. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Portugal with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Hunnit. Now it's Bale. Delivers the ball. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And Aubameyang! And a neat finish. And he is just ripping it up. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Pete,
And that's it.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. In towards the back. Oh, good effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Good ball, good take. And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Davids. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side is...
And Aubameyang! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Beckham with the cross. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good-looking ball. Crosses it. Terrific effort! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Looking for the run. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Still goalless. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Panucci, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well timed, excellent interception. Nigeria have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and
He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
that's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking for options for movement. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vieira. Mateus. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's free, he has got space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is well cleared. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Aubameyang is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He leaps for it! Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space here. There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nedved! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Nigeria restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ferdinand. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldo going after that. Belletti. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Second period then underway.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Now he's off and running. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Busquets, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now who's going to be first to this? And that is masterful defending. Mateus spots it and intercepts. Aubameyang ploughing through the middle. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. So their 4th corner of the game. It's going to be another corner, I think. They're up to 5 corners now. Pullet, Herring is having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cross needs towering header, and there's a goal. 3, he is flying, a vast presence, and there is no stopping him. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around, great movement, and what a great header.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.